Hello and welcome to another episode of the CUFI Weekly. This past weekend, Israelis marked a rather grim milestone, 100 days since the October 7th massacre. That is 100 days since the worst murder of Jews since the Holocaust. 100 days since hostages have been held in Gaza by Hamas. Again, Hamas continue to show us who they are, an evil terrorist group, a genocidal terrorist group with absolute no morals. Yet still, the world looks on with either indifference or condemnation for Israel for defending itself and demanding that its citizens are returned. We've seen complete failures and breakdowns of those international organizations who are meant to care for those most vulnerable. The Red Cross, up to this point, still has not been able to visit the hostages. A deal struck days ago will see some aid getting to the hostages. And these are essential medicines we're talking about, because some of these hostages have very severe medical conditions that they need medication for. One of the Hamas spokesmen bragged that for every box of supplies getting to the hostages, Hamas will get 1,000. These are the kind of criminal thugs that we're dealing with in Hamas. And rather than the world rallying behind Israel, rather than the world even being concerned about the hostages, there's been indifference or protests against Israel. Let me take your mind back a few years when a group of Thai boys, I believe it was a soccer team, were trapped in a cave. Concern, international sympathy, divers from all over the world came to rescue them. Yet when Israelis are being held in the tunnels and caves by a terrorist group in Gaza, there is indifference. The Red Cross won't even do its most basic function. And right here in the United States, what can we say about our society? There was protests outside of a cancer hospital just days ago because the cancer hospital had received a donation from a Zionist. So that makes it okay to protest outside a cancer hospital. We're seeing chants of Yemen, Yemen, do us proud, turn another ship around in New York, referencing Ansar Allah, the Houthis, asking them to carry on their terrorism and piracy of US ships attacking US targets, launching rockets at Israel, and that's being chanted in our streets. More support for terrorism? What is happening to our society? Look, I'm speaking to you as an immigrant to the United States. I wasn't born here. My accent gives that away. But I love this country. I love the values that we stand upon. And to see them being eroded, to see them being challenged, is disheartening. That is why we all have a part to play. Thankfully, at Christians United for Israel, it doesn't just stop with us. We have both a high school program and a college program. We have a real opportunity here to make a difference, to ensure that future generations, that our future leaders of this country see what is happening on our streets, see this support for evil and terrorism, and reject it, and know that this is contrary to the values that we stand for, that this is contrary to what we as Americans believe in. And for any support to be shown for the terrorists on our streets is simply disgusting. For there to be protests outside of a cancer hospital is disgusting. And that is why we all have a part to play. If you have no college or high school students, make sure you connect them with the Christians United for Israel high school program or campus program. It is essential for the future of our country and the future of the US-Israel relationship. We have to constantly speak up, be loud, and make sure that our Jewish friends and Israel knows that it is not alone. That while so many immoral nations and actors look the other way or condemn Israel for demanding that its hostages are returned, fighting to have its hostages returned, we will stand with Israel. because that is the right thing to do. This is Kasim Hafeez for the CUFI Weekly. For Zion's sake, do not remain silent.
Thanks for checking out this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe so you get a notification every time a new episode hits. And if you want to check out some of our previous episodes, and we've got some really good ones, click on one of the thumbnails and that will take you right there. And finally, if you want to know more about CUFI and the work we do, go to cufi.org to check out all the resources we have available free to you.